this would work.
No, I think it's been a good starter for us. All right, this is a 50 by 100. So what we were looking at, what we've had priced out as our big tent. Um, on it, we've got 16 feet in between every leg, which is what we get once we get up to this size instead of 10 feet in between each leg. We've got 10 feet height on each one of these posts. It goes at an 18-degree angle, and on the 50-foot tent, we're at 18.7 at our peak. While we're looking up here, let's talk about drapes. They have cables. You can't probably see here, but there are holes that they run a cable from one end of the tent all the way down to the other end of the tent. They do that here, here, and here. And then the draping is run through it. It's bunched here so that it has a hanging effect, and you can't really even. It has some pleats
this way.
Okay, and with that, you can't really see the cables that are hanging up there. Now, the thing that I love about this that we found out here is we can go as far as we want. It doesn't have to be 50 by 100. One of the things I was thinking about is having high entry from one area to another, high ceilings, as opposed to the 10-foot doorway. And we can get that by just taking a 50 by 100 and making it 50 by 150. And if we got here to the 100 mark, we can put drapes coming down, and configure it however we want as far as the opening itself. And then so you've got the high ceiling effect. As far as hanging things from the ceilings, chandeliers or anything like that, weight-wise, they've got a 400 weight limit here on this side, on the right here, and 500 here, 400 over here at the peak. If we have anything heavier than that, it has to get rigged by union workers, certified and all that. It can be done. It'll cost more. Let's see. Posts. These posts are not too big. They end up getting draped completely. So they're hidden. It's bunched in a couple different spots. These little slots are for the walls themselves. They have what's called portal bracing or X bracing. The X bracing is something like what you're seeing right there. Portal bracing is up here, so that it keeps for a very open area. I think this is going to be a route we want to go and employ. It makes for nice. You put your wall, you have your drapes. You don't have a drape and then an we could do this every other one, but we could create some type of whether it was cardboard or foam, we could create a column of sorts to wrap around the post, and then as we drape it, it has the figure and shape of another column to match in with our theme. So just something to keep in mind. We could, they don't have to be as detailed. They just have to have the basic, some molding at the top, and then the cylinder column. And I think that look could be achieved. I'm about to really blow your mind. He talked about some technology out there that can project onto these onto the screens. Now, you can't do it on drapes, but the way they can set this up to where we have a panel open or a screen on a gable. We could even have multiple screens. There is a device out there that can project 4 different videos going at the same time on 4 different screens, so that as you walk in to that area, there's video going here, 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 and here. That may be a little much, but to have just something projected up, how they would project here, the technology he's talking about, it's 2 projectors. You could put one here and one over here, and the angles are such that they can project onto this this opening. Could be pretty far out as far as effects go.
If you had a higher spindle, which is that thing that looks like you turn.
Mm-hmm.
If the spindle was much larger, you can put a flag on it. So you could have flags.
We could have flags
all down the side. It just take a retro on that spindle and making it higher.
Wow.
Or putting something else on there,
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes people do that. Printed full color, so that it's basically you send me a picture and that picture's on that gable.